Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of My Child, My Voice Kid Konnection show brought to you by the National Parents Union. My name is Miss Wendy, and I'm so happy to see everybody today. I am so excited about our story of the day, which is called I Promise by NBA superstar Lebron James. Yes, he did a children's book. I hope that you will enjoy this awesome book that we are going to read today. And after story time, our craft of the day is going to be a stained glass star. And I hope you, like I mentioned, I hope you enjoy the book of the day, which is I Promise by NBA superstar Lebron James. And our craft of the day, which is a stained glass star, which is very simple and easy to do. I'm going to disappear for a minute so that we can go ahead and start our story time with I Promise. So I'm going to hide my camera for a second and we'll begin story time. I Promise by Lebron James, illustrated by Nina Mata. And I love this book because it has so many beautiful artwork in here. Look at that. We are family. And I love what LeBron and Nina had wrote in the front of the book. It says, to the kids that started it all, my I Promise families in Akron, this promises are for you, and I hope that they may be helpful to every student, classroom, and family across the country. You all inspire me each and every day. LeBron. To Ariana and the kids who dare to dream bigger. It's all starts with the promises you make to yourself. By Nina. I promise to work hard and do what's right, to be a leader in this game of life. I promise to go to school and read as much as I can, to follow the rules and respect the game plan. I promise to run full court and show up each time, to get right back up and let my magic shine. I promise to be open and start new things and enjoy the happy that change can bring. I promise to wear a big smile and use kindness when I speak, to remain strong yet humble with every win and defeat. I promise to ask for help whenever I need it, to reach out for my star even when I can't see it. I promise to ask questions and find answers, to believe in next time and second chances. I promise to use my voice and stand up for what's right, and when things get tough, to keep up the fight. I promise to stand tall, rise up, and give all that I got, to throw the alley-oop and uplift others on the spot. I promise to respect my elders and peers the same, to leave new places better than I came. I promise to stay true, keep my head up, and never give up, no matter what. I promise to dream big and love bigger, to be a team player and a winner. I promise to cross bridges and break down walls, to rise with the sun and learn from the falls. I promise to be courageous, to be free, to strive for greatness. I promise to be me. And that ends the story time. And what I love about this book, I Promise, is what's in the back of the book. And what LeBron's wrote here, it's your promise. The I Promise School was inspired by the big dreams of kids in my hometown and around the world. It is a place committed to helping them and their families reach their full potential. At the start of every school year and repeat each morning, all students make a set of promises to themselves, just like those in this book. Setting goals, working hard, and holding yourself accountable are the first steps to success. We're excited to have you join in this journey to achieve your goals. Here's our daily promise to get you started. Remember, nothing is given, everything is earned. Lebron James. And what's on the right-hand side, I like what it says here. I promise to go to school, to do all of my homework, to listen to my teachers because they will help me learn, to ask questions and find answers, to never give up no matter what, to always try my best, to be helpful and respectful to others, to live a healthy life by eating right and being active, to make good choices for myself, to have fun, and above all else, to finish school. Hashtag strive for greatness. We are all family. Sorry about that. And that's the end of our story time. I hope you enjoyed our book of the day, which is I Promise by NBA superstar LeBron James, which is illustrated by Nina Mata. It's an awesome book that I love, and I hope you enjoy it. And make sure to share this with your friends and family. So, okay, niños, kids, let's go and get started with our craft of the day. But just to give you a little reminder of this book, and the reason why I love it is we are all individuals. I love that we are promising to be me. And as individuals, kind of like a star, when you look up in the sky, all of those stars are very different. So today we're going to make our own individual star. Not every star is going to be the same because we are all going to make them completely different. So let's go and get started and make our stained glass star. So I'm going to reappear. Let me get my screen back up so that I can reappear and hide this. Hello. And let me hide our book. I'm back. And here's the stained glass star that we're going to be doing today, which is, as I mentioned, our craft of the day, which is our stained glass star. Just like you, we are all individual stars, very unique in our own ways. So let's get started. So the supplies that we're going to need, I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to put all the supplies that we're needing on here so that you can see everything that I use so that you can get ready for this activity. Okay, I'm going to bring my camera down so you can see my desktop. Okay, let me remove, forgot one thing. Let me remove this so you can see a lot better. There we go. Okay, so the supplies that you need is scissors, a marker, pen, or pencil. You need some tissue paper. I just cut quite a few into squares. You're going to need what I call contact paper, and I'll explain that in a few minutes. And some construction paper, or any kind of paper you have at home, whether it be construction paper, your paper from school, whatever paper you have at home. So let me go ahead and move all of this so we can get started. On our craft. Now, here on my desktop, you see my construction paper. I'm using yellow because I feel like you could see my star. So I'm using construction paper and it's yellow. Now, I am not good at making stars. Now, if you're really good and you know how to make that diagonal star really big, go right ahead, go for it. Or if someone in your household or your teacher knows how to make a star for you that's probably just as big as your paper, that's what you want to do. What I did, and this is what you see on the side over here, is I downloaded a 5-point star. And what I did is I traced it on my paper. Very simple, very easy to do. So that's how I did it. You can do it any way you can, whatever makes it easy for you, like to download the star, have someone make you a star, or trace one on there like I did. And and one thing I wanted to mention, supplies that's optional is glitter in a shaker bottle. And I'll explain that in a few minutes, which is very good. Now, the first thing you want to do is you're going to draw your star on your paper. And you want it to make it, I'm going to put my little template star on the side over here. You want it to make it as big as your paper. You want it to make it very big because we are making a stained glass star and we want to put the tissue paper. So you want to make it really big. So however big you can make it, go for it. And then the next step you're going to do is on the inside. Now you may use a ruler. I may use a ruler for this one so that I can kind of stay straight in my lines. Yes, I'm one of those. I like to be straight. If not, I mean, you can do it the same. What you want to do is you're going to draw now on the inside, draw the star right like you're doing a frame inside the star. Okay. And I'm going to show you that in a few minutes. I'm just going to kind of like trace it, or I can do it freehand where you do this. I don't like doing freehand because I feel like I'm like, my hand shakes too much and I feel like I do all these little things. So I use like a ruler. Yes, that's me. And if you want to do that, that's fine too. So you're going to make another star. So you kind of trace the star, and I might just trace it here. All around. Okay. You want to leave a little bit of space in between that inside star. And I'm going to put my ruler to the side. And your original star that you drew. So I'm just going to, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Don't worry about that if it gets messy or if you miss the line or however. You just want to draw the star on the inside of your star. Kind of reminds me of the Wonder Woman star. Yes, I'm a big Wonder Woman fan. Okay, so see how you have the two. And don't worry about if it's not perfect like I did too close here, but we're going to cut that inside. So don't worry about that. If you mess up, you mess up. As long as you stay on the inside of your star. Okay, so I'm going to put that to the side and I'm going to grab, so see how you do the star. Now we're going to cut the middle of your star and cut out the inside star. Now, the best way that I find to do that is I actually fold my paper in half and kind of fold it like right here in the middle, and then I just cut it just like that. You just cut it right there. And then that makes it easier for you to go ahead and cut like, you're going to take your scissors, and that's an easy way to like cut your star. Now, remember, boys and girls, scissors are tools, not toys. So make sure if you're not able to do this, ask somebody to help you in your household to do your tools. Now, remember, I'm only cutting the inside star. Okay. So I took see where the hole is here. I'm just going to cut. And we're going to do a lot of cutting in this project. And try to stay within your line. A lot of times I hold it like this and I cut it. And then I go to my other one and I cut it. And you're going to cut out the whole inside star, okay? I go slow in my stars because I want to make sure I stay within my lines. And see, if you miss it, just go back over and cut over it. That's what I love about this little project. It's not perfect because why? Each star is different. It's never the same. This is your star. And I'm going to cut that. And I'm going to keep cutting until I take all the star out. Of here. I'm going to keep going until I get my whole star. And if you left anything like I did, just cut it out. Boop. Now you have a star with a hole in it. I'm going to take my little things and put them in the trash and take the remaining, throw away all of this in the garbage that I don't need, the excess paper. And see, now you see the hole in your star. Now, now the next step, now this is where, remember I mentioned contact paper. Contact paper is basically shelf liner that you put in your shelves. You can find it like at Walmart or Target or, you know, HEB, wherever you're at, like a store, and they will carry this. So you put it inside the drawer, and you, it has an adhesive, meaning it's sticky. And I have the clear one. They come in all different colors and patterns that you can buy this at. Now, if you don't want to buy the contact paper, and the reason why I like it is because it's sticky. You could use wax paper in your house. Just make sure you have white glue or glue stick for the wax paper for your star. And I'll show you how to make that if you don't want to get the contact paper. So I just use it because I find it easier and it's faster. Now, on that contact, I just wanted to mention the contact paper. Now, the next thing we need to do is now we're going to cut out the big star, the outside star, not the inside star, the big star, okay? So we're going to cut out the big star that you first drew out, okay? So here we go. And it shouldn't take long. Just wanted to show you how am I doing it, so it could be easy for you to go in. And if you need help for this, go ahead and ask somebody in your household for help to do your star. There's no problem with that. I used to help my kids all the time. Sometimes, and if you miss it, just don't go all the way through. Just cut out your star. What I do is I do one side up and then I go to the other side and I just follow the line like a triangle. It kind of looks like a triangle. See, you're cutting out the shape of a triangle. And you keep going. Make sure I watch my fingers when I'm using my scissors. And you hear my new puppy on the outside. He's barking. His name is Anakin. We got a new puppy for Christmas. So if you hear a dog bark, that's why. So, and you see I missed some parts. I'm just going to go back in and just cut it. Or you could leave it like that. Actually, it doesn't look bad if I leave it like that. Looks kind of unique, so I might just leave it like that. So because this is your star, leave it how it is. Even though this went shorter here and it's longer, I'm just going to leave it as is. Okay, so I'm going to put my scissors aside, get my scrap paper, throw that in the trash. And now you have your star. This is what it looks like on one side. And that's why I said don't worry about what it looks like on this side with your drawing, because that's going to be covered. Now, back to the contact paper. We're going to take this contact paper, and I'm going to take the sticky part out. And this part can be tricky to get the sticky part out. Sometimes I'm going to mess with it just to remove the clear contact paper, which can be a sticky. You know, funny that when I'm recording or when I'm doing this live show, I can't get the sticky part out. And I've done it so many times, it makes it easy, but oh, I got it. Like I said, it can. No, I don't got it. I had it just a few minutes ago. Oh my goodness. I had it. Let me try this corner. Let me try a different corner. Like I said, this can be tricky trying to get the adhesive or the sticky part of the contact paper out. A lot of times I have to play with it just to get it out. And you're probably thinking, oh my God, is this supposed to be easier? I see that she's struggling with this. No, it is easier. I'm going to see if I can cut it. Maybe that'll help. And try to get that sticky part out. Even when I use this for liners in my drawer, it was still hard to do this part because they come in different patterns, which is really neat because the inside of your drawers can look like different colors, different shapes, different sizes. It's not working for me. You know, when you're trying to do something on live Facebook, you know, nothing can say it can go completely right. And you're probably laughing. This is supposed to be easy, but you can use wax paper, as I mentioned, as I'm trying to get the adhesive off this back part. Your wax paper, you can cut it to the shape, you know, like bigger than your star, and use your glue. I like using glue stick because if you don't have the contact paper, you can use, I'm going to try this other side. You can use glue sticks or regular white glue. Trying to see. Normally it comes out really easy for me. I don't know why it doesn't want to work. And I have nails. It's not like it wants to work. I promise, guys, it is easier using this one. You know, Miss Shay Mackin is the one that showed me this, and she made it look so easy. She's probably laughing at me right now going, girl, it's easy. All you got to do is peel it. And so I don't know why it's not working. There we go. I got it. Yay! And it's coming off. Okay. Now, you want to turn your star over on the pretty side, not the mark side, your pretty side, okay? And you're going to put this contact paper, the sticky part, on there. And you got to do this just right to make sure it sticks your whole, that covers your whole star. This is where I always have I get tricky with my star. Okay, it's just sticking to the bottom of here. All right. Or what you could do is flip it upside down and then stick your star to this. You're probably going, oh my God, she said this was easy and it's not. Okay. And if it comes like this where it comes uneven, you can always pull it off. And then re-stick it to the sticky side of your contact paper. Normally I can just put it on the ground, but like I said, because I'm doing the show, it decides it's not going to work. So I'm going to try this again. I'm going to put it on the pretty side, make sure my whole star is covered. There we go. Okay, there we go. There. Now you have the sides that your contact paper on there, and you got it stuck on there. Now the next part is to cut out the contact paper around. So you're going to take the edges of your star, cut out your star, leaving a bit of the contact paper around your edges. And I'll show you what that means. So yes, there's a lot of cutting around here, but you know, we are going to get to the fun part. When I say leave a little bit, see how I left like probably about not even an inch between the star and here. And I'll explain why you want to leave just a little bit of contact paper over your star, okay? So just to kind of get you back on there, I'm going to cut this on here. And this is what I was trying to show you. See, there's like an edge right here that you want to leave, and I'll explain why you want to do that in a few minutes, okay? Because you want to leave this on there because remember, this is a stained glass star, and we want a little bit of that sticky stuff. And you're going to do the same thing. Now, for wax paper, you don't have to do that. I'll tell you what to do if you're using wax paper. So I'm going to bring my camera back down. And now I'm going to cut here. And I know there's a lot of cutting in this little project, but it's a really good exercise for, I'm going to make sure my adhesive is not sticking to anything. So I'm leaving it outside. Good practice strengthening for writing, you know, there. And if you need help, make sure to ask somebody in your house or a teacher. And this is a great project to kind of share with your teacher to do for your class. I'm kind of cutting it and holding it because this is so sticky. I don't want it to stick anywhere else. Might have to go back a little bit because I think I missed a piece right here. And that's what I love about this project, because it's not perfect, because we are all unique in our own way. There we go. Oh, that one side was cut. I did that earlier. Ha ha. Okay. And then almost done here. You keep going. And we're done. Now, as I mentioned, I left a little bit of the contact paper around the edges. Don't worry about it if it's not perfect. It looks just right. And if you're using wax paper, make sure to put glue all over your wax paper and glue your star to your wax paper. Contact paper is, like I said, it's a lot easier. It's already sticky, so you don't have to do it. Now, the next thing you're going to need is your tissue paper. So let me get that. And I have that right here. I've cut a few of my tissue papers. I have different colors, whatever tissue papers that you have at home. Cut them out into little squares, use different colors, or, you know, colors that you have at home. If you just have red, you have red. Or if you have a favorite color, use your favorite color. And all I do is I put the tissue paper on the sticky part. I'm using pink. I'm using blue. I'm going to use, let me see, do I have a yellow? Well, I do, because I wanted to use a yellow. Some of these are sticking together here. I'm using a yellow. I'm using orange. I'm going to use a green. And you see how it sticks there? Very simple, very easy. I'm trying to find different colors. I like using the rainbow colors. Make sure it sticks on there. Trying to see if I have, I have pink. I'm going to use white. See, I think I'll use another blue, and I may just fold this in half and cut it. Sometimes you have to cut your tissue paper, so I make it to where it fits. And let's see. I'm going to use a blue, and I'm going to cut it in half and use it in 2 places. And I'm covering all the sticky parts inside my star. Okay. Let's see what color. I want to use another yellow. I'm using different colors. Now, I had already cut these, but sometimes you need to cut them so that it will fit, because I don't want them to go over the edge. But if it does, all you got to do is cut them off. I think I'm going to use a light blue here. And then I use this yellow again over here. Now for wax paper, you're going to put your wax paper and you're going to put glue all over your wax paper. And then put your star on there. And then that's why when you have the glue on the inside, you might want to use a glue stick or you still can use regular white glue, whatever glue that you have. But I think the glue stick, it's a lot easier. And then just start gluing your tissue paper all on the inside of your star. You throw this away. All this stuff, sticky stuff is sticking everywhere. And again, every star is going to be unique, just like you. And when you flip it over, you have your stained glass star. None of us are exactly the same, even if we live in the same house, come from the same family, come from the same parents. We are all different people. And as I remembered what I was telling you, why I have it all lined on, you know, how I left a little bit of the contact paper out. You stick this side to your window, and then you'll see when the sun shines through, the colors come through and it shows really beautiful, the colors, just like when we promise to do our best, we shine beautifully, just like Lebron James in I Promise book. So as I mentioned, I'm going to bring this real back up. You place your stained glass star and you tape it to the back of your window. And when you do it, the sun will come through and all these colors will shine through just like you. I hope you enjoyed our craft of the day, which is our stained glass star, as well as our book of the day. And let me get that back over here. I Promise by Lebron James, the NBA superstar, as you can see here. This is a great book, very colorful and very fun. I hope you enjoyed our story time today. Thanks for joining us with My Child, My Voice, Kid Konnection. Thank you guys for joining us, and I hope you can see us next time for another fun adventure of story time, as well as a craft time with here on Kid Konnection, brought to you by the National Parents Union. Everybody have a great day. And I hope you share this information with your friends, your teachers, whoever you want to share. This is a great activity and a great book to share and read with your friends and family, or something to do over the weekend with mom and dad. Everybody have a great day. Adios. See you later. Bye.